We just got the radiators installed in the bus, and we're about to turn it over, see if it'll fire up. It hasn't been running almost a year. We still need to redo the alternator. It's not charging, but we're just gonna start it and let it run.
Power on. Smoke, any smoke?
Well, it started, but it stalled out. Now it's acting just like my bus did. So I'm wondering if fuel lines lost prime. Got new lines for this bus a while ago, a couple months ago. Tried to start it up and it wouldn't go. And I took all the old lines off and found that those were indeed the problem. Some of them broke right in half when I touched them. We have all the new lines. I have one more to get out and put in, and I have to shorten this one up a little. But the problem is right down in there, in there. Yeah, the camera won't focus now. Let me get a wrench and point. Right down in there, behind this casting, is where this line goes from the fuel rail. And I'm hoping if I get this fuel pump off, I'll be able to get down there to twist it out. Okay, another day, and I've gotten the rest of the lines all tied up and tightened up, into place. And I went and kind of finagled this a little different than they had it. This line, what I did was I got a elbow, MPT elbow. I'm not sure how well you can see this. Not very well at all. But I got an elbow in there. Then I got a steel compression, flare fitting. I wasn't able to find a brass one, which it should be. I was just kind of on a tight schedule, and all the stores that had the brass ones were closed. But I've put some anti-seize to it, so I think it'll come apart alright. But anyway, I did that so I could get this line on here a little better. It was just a pain to do it the way they had it. So now I'm ready to prime the pump, and the way I'm doing that is just taking a drill here and spinning the pump up, just like this. Spinning. Last night I got a little too dark for you to see very well, but this bus got moved down here, and the MC5 is parked right here. And the reason why the MC9 wouldn't really move last night is because it was stuck in some ruts that had kind of sunk into the ground. I'll take you up there and show you those. But before I do that, I want to talk about this little hump in the hill right here where this bus is parked. It's not so bad on this side, but on the other side it's not going to work out. You can see how close it's gotten to the ground because the airbag's deflated, and I kind of figured if I parked it up here, a little closer to this tree, it was a little flatter, but that's just not going to work out. Today I'm going to get the tractor out and try to skim off a little bit of the top of that little knoll right there, flatten it out a little. Here's where the tires had sunken into the ground. This one right here is a digging, so it could roll out of this ditch. Actually, it's not really a ditch, more of a divot. But it had just sat, you know, for a while. It just kind of sunk in. And, you know, the ground's kind of muddy, so it doesn't take much, especially with those tag axles. But persistence, a little bit of digging, and away she went. It was nice to see it move. It's been sitting here for about a year. I guess I'll get that tractor out and start going on that. We'll see what happens with a few more cranking amps. Out of daylight again. That took all day, but it's done, and you can see how it's nice and level now. You kind of see right there where it kind of came up, and it's a lot better. Here we are on the passenger side. Kind of hard to see this in the dark. I still need to close my battery bay door, but much more clearance now, and that'll be just fine when it deflates. So that's another job done.